Hi everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm making corned beef. Corned beef is a very common dish in Puerto Rico. It used to be really inexpensive. You could get a can of corned beef, I think for like $2 or $3. This actually cost me almost $6, so it's no longer an inexpensive dish, but it's still a really good dish, very flavorful. It comes together really fast and you don't need much for it. Puerto Rican style corned beef can be done a couple of different ways. You can add potatoes in it, you can add sweet plantains to it. I prefer mine with sweet plantains or ripe plantains, but as you can see, my plantain is still very green. It's not ripe enough, so I'm not gonna use the plantain. Just wanted to show you that you can use the plantain if you have a ripe one. I'm actually gonna use a potato. So what you do is you French fry the potatoes and then you add them to the corned beef. The potatoes are gonna balance out the flavors. This is very salty, so potatoes are gonna help absorb some of that salt. You still need some seasoning. Of course, you can't just not season the food. So we're gonna use some sazon, no adobo, no salt and pepper. I'll taste it for seasoning, and if it needs a little bit more of salt, I'll add some. But we're gonna start with just very basic, a packet of seasoning, some sofrito. I'm gonna add a little bit more garlic to it. I'll use some tomato sauce and then some dried oregano. Again, this comes together really quickly, so let's get to it. Okay, I'm done cutting the potato and I'm actually only going to use half. This seems like plenty. It's about a cup, maybe a cup and a half. I mean, I'm eyeballing it, but it really looks like it's enough. So yeah, it's all I'm using. Just to give you an idea of how thick I want my slices, they're not really that thick. Again, I mentioned we're sort of gonna French fry them. So you don't want your potatoes to be too thick. I don't like to cube them. This is how my grandma made it. So she used to French fry her potatoes. If you like to cube your potatoes, you can do that, but I'm just going the way I know how to make it and the way I like it. Okay, so now while I fry my potatoes, I'm gonna start making the base for the corned beef. I'm gonna actually start cooking the corned beef, and then one of the last things I'm gonna add in are the potatoes, so we can sort of get everything going at the same time. So let's go. Well, here we have it, classic Puerto Rican corned beef with potatoes. It smells really good. I made this in about 35 minutes. I let it simmer for about 20 minutes, but it came together so fast. Honestly, the longest thing here was frying the French fries. This smells really good, and I can't wait to try it with some white rice. So good. And you saw that I didn't have to add any additional salt or any additional adobo. I just added a little bit more seasoning, and I did that mainly for the color, but seasoning wise, it's great. This is one of those dishes where you wanna maybe season later, not before, just to make sure you don't go over on the salt. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you try this. If you don't like corned beef, because I know there's a few Puerto Ricans that I've actually met that have said they don't like corned beef because of the way it looks and because it comes in a can and it's that mushy meat. Just give it a try. If you've tried it and you don't like it, fine, but If you haven't, try it. It's so good. It's good with potatoes, it's good with corn, it's good with plantains. I mean, I eat everything, but I don't know why some people just don't like it. It tastes so good. Well, again, I hope you try it, and I hope you like it, but it's fine if you don't. And if you do try it, please leave a comment. If you're enjoying the videos, subscribe to my channel and feel free to share them. Bye.